Hi guys. Hello. Who's here? So I was just a bit distracted. I was watching Trini live on Instagram and I realized it's 3 minutes past the hour. How are you guys? Oh, YouTube's telling me to go live. Hi guys. Who's here? Tiana's here. Dean's here. Jess is here. I am Queen's here. Lucy's here. Hi guys. Amy, Celia, Nerios. Hi everyone. What's happening? Just put this down. Okay, let me start at the top. Hi, Laws. Thank you for everything you teach us. No worries, darling. Childhood, narcissist mother, mental and physically abused. Oh, jeez. Never felt worthy. Always had to earn and beg for love and attention. Part 1. Present. Listening to own sleep affirmations at night. Wonderful. During the day, I'm affirming I'm chosen, love, prioritize, whole and complete. Good enough. Also once a day, inner child meditation. Great. I mainly focus on me and don't really care about 3D. Any more suggestions? Manifesting SPs is easy. It's the maintaining and sustaining that fucks me up. Thank you so much. Well, darling, listen. If you always thought you had to earn and beg for love and attention, then once you get the attention, perhaps what's happening is you feel like it will go away, or you'll feel like you have to keep it, like you have to earn it to keep it, or be on your best behavior, or do right by them, or overgive, or people please when they come back. So maintaining and sustaining that is fucking you up. So when you get them back, you feel you're losing them, or you're afraid to lose them, or you're afraid you're going to mess it up. What's happening there? So you've got your SP back, but you're afraid of losing them, are you? Well, that's because narcs take their love away as a tool. So you'll always assume someone's going to do that to you to hurt you and punish you, right? Like silent treatment, or I always assume people are trying to punish me when they go silent on me and pull away. You're just giving me realization then that that's what I do. Is that what's happening? Tell me what's actually happening with the SP and I can help you. SP1, what's this, Lucy? SP1's not my focus at the moment. I have SP2. I'm affirming for SP2 the way I want. However, do I tell SP1 about SP2? No. Is this messing with the middle? What if I want SP1 back again? Guys, why do you have to tell them? It's literally none of their business. It's literally none of their business unless you want to tell them. And then they're going to have to be okay with it. You can tell them all you like. It's not going to fuck it up. Trust me. When my ex came back and I was with my old SP, he had to deal with the fact that I was with my old SP. I wasn't going to leave with my new SP for him. Didn't stop him ringing me, calling me, pursuing me. How often are you supposed to script in your manifestation journal? It's up to you, darling. I'm thinking about doing it 5 times a month, which is once a week. Is that enough? That's all right, darling. Or you can do it once a day or every couple of days or however much you feel that you need to. Like I know Sasha at the moment said that I Am Sasha Official is scripting every day, but that's because she's had a bit of 3D stuff lately that she's had to deal with. And so she's like, I'm going to script every day to get my mind right. But before she wasn't. Manifesting Kimberly used to script all the time and now she doesn't as much. It just depends on what's happening with you guys, right? So you might really want to script a lot or not. I know I've been scripting a little bit lately, just a little bit, when I wasn't before because I had a few things that I had to get my mind right about, right? It's up to you guys. Scripting prompts and techniques. I don't really have scripting prompts, guys, but it could be things like, what would my life look like in 5 years? Or what are we doing on our honeymoon? Or what is my man like to me? Things like that. He's like this. What are his qualities? How does he treat me? What was our wedding day like? Things like that, guys. I could put a whole lot of prompts, do a scripting prompts thing if you guys want me to. I could make that into like a workbook about how to script if you really want me to. What I was thinking was we could do a scripting live. Someone asked for that the other day, that we script live, and I was thinking we could do it on YouTube and I could give you guys some prompts and we could script together, because I know Sasha, I was on Sasha's live the other night. It's such a relaxing live. She has like 30 people and we all sat there and she was scripting, and so it would encourage me to get my scripting journal out when I got back from the beach walking, and I actually started scripting whilst Sasha was scripting and other people were scripting. But I could actually give you guys some prompts. Would you guys like a live like that? We could do it and I could give you prompts as we go. Hang on, guys. And I could set it up as like a live event. Part 1. Hey, Loz, been working a lot, so keep missing your lives, but finally got your live today. Yay, I've been doing conscious manifesting a while now. Had a lapse of a couple of days, jump back. Don't worry, darling. Where's part 2? On the horse now and self-concept's on point. I've manifested a new car, wonderful, and people the way I'm treated. My self-belief to myself and my SP is slowly coming back again, and also being Where's the rest of it? Oh, God damn it when these jump. And also being missed. I don't know what that means. What's the question, darling? Kylie? Is there a question, Kylie, to this? It's confusing because I'm saying purple names, but not Kylie. Is there a third part? Well, that's great, darling, that you're on top of it and you've only had a lapse of a few days. That's fine. Just keep on top of whatever you're doing. Follow this up with a question, darling, because I don't really understand. If the SP is slowly coming back, that's great. Slowly, catch your monkey. Put the question, darling, part 3, so I know it's you. Hello, Loz, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am, Jean, darling, how are you? Hi, Loz, my dad is all of a sudden being a bit controlling and not letting me go out as much. How can I change this to have freedom? He's not controlling anymore. He was just having a blip. I don't know what was going on with him. He was on his period. He's not like that anymore. He lets me do whatever I want. He knows I'm responsible and lets me do whatever I want. So that's done. Anerios, to build belief, I affirmed I would see a lime green car. And when I was out and about, I saw multiple cars of this colour today. Is this a reticular activating system or evidence of manifesting? Both. Your reticular activating system is manifesting, right? So your reticular activating system will present to you things in your reality that you'll notice. That's when people think they're signs, but it's really your reticular activating system manifesting the sign, and it draws your attention to it, right? It kind of made it manifest in your reality and then drew your attention to it and filtered out all other things. So it's both, really. Hi, hang on, guys. Selena, should I consider this as movement? Third party is stalking me. 2, SP and I running into each other at least once a week. SP and I finally greeting each other again after months no contact. Absolutely, darling. Absolutely. If the third party is stalking you guys, take that as they see you as such competition they can't stand it. If you're running into your SP, excellent. And if you're greeting each other after no contact, fantastic. Wonderful, darling. When religious people pray to God, would you say they are unwittingly praying to themselves? Yes, but looking at an outside force, yes, it's the idea of Jesus within us. Look, the Bible has been very misconstrued, because if everyone knew that God was within them, why would they go to church, this entity called church? Why would they tithe the church? Why would they pray to an altar? Why would they give money? They wouldn't. So the fact is that has been misconstrued on purpose so that everyone thinks it's an outside entity, because otherwise churches wouldn't exist if they knew that the vessel of the Lord is them, not a church. It was never a house. The house of God is you. God is housed within you, which is the actual translation. So churches wouldn't exist. No tithing would exist. They wouldn't make any money. So really, a lot of the time, prayer works because they're saying, oh, God in me, but they're really saying God out there, but it really is God in me. And there's a few preachers and pastors who do say God in me, like Reverend Ike. And Reverend Ike's very Neville-based. He's saying, God in me will do this for me, and God in me. And people in his church used to pray and say, God in me, which is wonderful. And he used to bring prosperity. He was a prosperity preacher, and people became so rich listening to him because they all realized the strength was within them, power was within them. And other churches hated him because he was doing the complete opposite of what they teach and making people realize their own power, and they fucking hated that guy because they didn't want him to tell everyone that's what it really meant. So, guys, if you've never listened to Reverend Ike, I-K-E, go and listen to him, because he's just Neville, but he's a black preacher after Neville. He was great. Yeah, I think he owned 12 Rolls Royces by the end. Loz, my SP hasn't spoken in 2 weeks after stating he only wants to be friends. Although he likes me, he wants to see other people. Sunday he liked me on Facebook dating profile. I'm so confused. My SP hasn't spoken to me in 2 weeks after stating he only wants to be friends. Although he likes me, he wants to see other people. Okay, Amy, you've totally friend-zoned yourself there somehow. So either you put him on a pedestal and think he's better than you, better looking than you, more accomplished than you, just better than you in general. And so that's why he's looking down on you and friend-zoning you, okay? And I don't care if he's liked you on a dating profile. You need to start stepping up to, I'm the girlfriend. I'm the one he's dating. I'm good enough to be the girlfriend. No one else compares to me. I don't care how many girls he dates. I'm the one. You've got to really work on your good enough, prioritizing yourself stuff to see yourself as the girlfriend. When you friend-zone yourself, darling, it's a feeling of either pedestaling them or feeling not good enough for them. Go and work on that, please, and see you and him together as boyfriend, girlfriend. I tried one of your affirmations. SP's life has gone to shit without me, and I received a message from his friend that he failed one of his law subjects. Sorry. I'm great, guys. How are you? I gave a good meaning that I'm constantly on his mind. That's why, but it's getting to me. Should I just continue harder on self-concept? Don't worry, darling. Just let it unfold how it unfolds out in 3D, and don't worry if you're guilty. Don't let it get to you. Why let it get to you? Work on your self-concept. Green bottle of moon water ready for Loz therapy. I love it. Hi, guys. Hi, Antonio Penny. Hi, Loz. When I'm triggered about SP and third parties, I find to say to myself, circumstances don't matter. There's always movement. That's great, darling. That's absolutely what you should be saying. That's true. Happy Terrific Tuesday to you. Oh, darling. My first live. Oh, Alexandra. Hi, Loz. Is affirming I have no resistance a good way to get movement in 3D? Yeah, I have no resistance. I don't fuck things up. I don't block myself. I have no resistant thought to this shit. Absolutely. So I'm now in the state with my SP that I hardly think of him. If I do, I automatically say he'll realize the awful decision he made by getting with third party. I can't rescript my past with him. That's all right. One of two. So just accept it and move on to the new future story. Now I'm accepting the past and saying it all happened to get us to where we are now. He will soon come back to me because I'm all he wants and needs. That's great, guys. Look, sometimes revising the past, revising the breakup is very difficult. Not thinking the third party is very difficult. So think of her as the catalyst to get you guys back together. Think of the breakup. You need to go away, work on your self-concept. He needed to work on himself. He needed to realize you were the one and. Do that. Do that, Emily. Absolutely. What is that noise? Got my neighbours with the music. Yes, we'd love a live like that. What a scripting live. We should do it with Sasha, but Sasha's not on YouTube. I suppose we could do a TikTok scripting live, but the thing is, if I do it on TikTok, people will be like, what is this? And they'll just come across it and be like, what the fuck? Whereas if I did it on YouTube, it could be more of an event. Yes, for a scripting live. Okay. What's happening? Hi, Relish. Hey, Loz, despite of sudden shitty thoughts, as long as I keep on persisting on the new story, it's fine, right? Yes, guys, you can have sudden shitty thoughts. Just banish those away. Yes, scripting live. Okay, yes to the scripting live. 2 of 2. I also that one. Hey, Loz, my SP came back. Wonderful, but I'm no longer interested. Oh, worked on self-concept and I'm awesome. It happens, guys. It happens. Yeah. Okay, you're back. I don't care. Next. Happens a lot in my group, guys. Can you help with affirmations to get approved for a specific property? Imagine you live there. I love living in my new property. This property was so easy for me to get. I love my new kitchen. I love my spacious bedroom. Sleep in your bedroom every night as if that bed is in that house. When you walk in your door, imagine you're opening that door. Hey, Loz, been feeling, or if you don't know the actual property, then just say your new property. Feeling under the weather, but thinking my manifestation is working because I don't care as much about my SP and 3D anymore. I do have moments still overall. I've been doing so well. Wonderful, darling. Great. Don't worry about feeling poorly or under the weather. Don't worry about it. Can't fucking do it. Hi, Lord. Just a big thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Flamingo. Working on subconcept 90% and my PTSD flashbacks have nearly totally gone. Wonderful. Wasn't even affirming for it as I thought I was stuck with them forever. You've changed my life. Oh, wonderful. So you've just been working on your self-concept, and with that 90% focus on that, your PTSD flashbacks are going away. That's because you're stepping into the new you, darling. And the more you step into the new you and harness your thinking, the more that old thinking isn't running you anymore. And that old thinking will cause flashbacks and cause images and cause visualizations that are unfavorable. If you keep focusing on the new you and the new visuals of the new you, then those visuals will eventually go away because your brain is convinced that you're the new you. So what's that got to do with the new you? Nothing. Wonderful, darling. I'm so proud of you. That's great. Oh, that makes me so happy, guys, when like mental health issues are getting solved with this. I'm just like thrilled. YouTube Tuesday, looking forward to it all day. Oh, how do you deal with feelings of loneliness? I usually just go into my imagination, but sometimes it's a persisting, pestering feeling. Don't worry, guys. Look, it happens a lot at the moment with people isolated and COVID and all this stuff. It's a very common thing that's happening for people. Try and see your online connections as important as your in-person connections, right? I have a lot more interaction now online than I do in person with people, right? I've moved back to a town where I hardly hang out with any of my old friends anymore. Most of my friends are in London and Sydney because I haven't lived here for 20 bloody years, right? So I consider you guys my friends and my connections. So do that, darling. Join manifestation, have manifestation buddies, join little manifestation groups, come on the lives, and consider your online life as important as your life, like I do. And just say, I'm not lonely anymore. I'm constantly surrounded by people. I talk to people every day, online and in person. Who's this sweet warrior? Oh, hi, darling. Doing 80/20 affirmations like I'm good enough to be SP's wife, etc. Is that part of my 80% or SP 20%? I might be unknowingly putting SP on the pedestal. Hang on. So the super chat is doing 80% self-concept, 20% Okay, so just to anyone who's new, this is what I teach, and this is what people are stealing from me, other coaches. So 80% self-concept affirmations most of the time, then only 20% of the time that you're affirming, focusing on your specific person. And what Sweet Warrior is asking is, I'm good enough to be their wife. Is that part of the 80%? Is that self-concept, or is that still focusing on the SP? Look, when you're doing SP affirmations saying, I'm good enough to be his wife, I don't even like that affirmation, Sweet Warrior. You're good enough to be his wife. I would be saying he's good enough to be my husband. Like, you're kind of putting yourself down in that. You're kind of putting him above you by saying, I'm good enough for him. I would flipperoo that if I were you and say, is he good enough for me? He better step up and be good enough for me, because I'm on the pedestal here. I don't like that. I'm good enough to be his wife. You see where I'm going with this? Of course I'm the wife. I am more than good enough. I am the only choice. I am wifey to him. I am the wife. He can't imagine his whole life with anyone but me. I am his life. Because I'm more than good enough, because I'm chosen, because I'm special, because I'm wifey, because I'm the best choice, because. Not, I'm good enough to be with him because he's so great, I'm good enough for him. Is he good enough for me? I don't know, better fucking step up and be good enough for me. See where I'm going with that? You're unknowingly putting him on a pedestal just by saying, I'm good enough for him. I would change that a little bit. I would have, I'm his wife because I'm so this and that and this and that. Or he loves me, actually, not I'm his wife. He loves being my husband because I'm so this and that and this and that. That's what I'd say. That switches it to like, I'm up here and he admires me and he loves me as his wife because I'm so. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's where the pedestal's coming in, the way you're saying it. Good enough for him. He better be good enough for me, goddammit. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Selena. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Loz. I don't want old SP anymore. I'll join the club. And have met someone new who is reflecting all my affirmations that I wanted from old SP. I passed of thinking I can't keep relationships. What should I work on? Well, work on the I can't keep relationships part. Why can't you keep relationships? What keeps happening in relationships? Is it like the 3-month mark starts kicking in and you worry they won't like you anymore because you start really liking them and you start acting needy? Or you think when they really get to know me, they won't want me? Or I'm doing too much for them and they're pulling away? Or what starts kicking in normally in relationships that gets fearful, insecure? Fix that. So don't allow the old you to step into the new you. I saw a tarot the other day and there's this lovely tarot guy that popped up and I actually think I followed him because I liked his tarot reading so much. You know how some tarot readers have just got real lovely energy about them? Like a really calming voice, whatever. And this guy was like, you have to have a death to the old you. And this is what I talk about. And I like saved it because I love this tarot reading. And he was like, no remnants of the old you can be in the new you, in your new relationship, in your new life. He's like, you're going into the cocoon as the worm or whatever, and you're now in the pupate stage of being in the cocoon. And when you come out, you're a whole butterfly, and there's no remnant of the old worm or the old whatever it is. You're brand new. So see this new relationship as a new and reflecting your new you, your new affirmations, and none of the old you and no old fears. Don't carry them into the new you, darling, in the new relationship. Okay, Lauren? Yes, I'd love a scripting live. Okay, good. Hey, Loz, despite of sudden shitty thoughts, as long I saw that one. Part 1, what's this, Antonio? Last week, SP mentioned third party for the first time during our FaceTime. On Sunday, I had an Insta story and I saw the third party profile pic thumbnail. I felt bad, but instead of spiraling, I wrote my feelings down and tore it apart. Then I affirmed they're just friends and SP loves me. Wonderful. Took inspiration on Joseph Murphy to create new affirmation that made me feel very peaceful. Oh, that's lovely. 3P actually looks like me. Oh, it's funny when the third party looks like you. Hilarious. When they look like you just got to laugh. My dad did that. The first woman he ever went out with after my parents split up. I'm not joking. My brother and I and mum went to go meet them because he moved in with her, and we walked in and we were almost silent for most of the thing because this woman was like a doppelganger of my mum. And my mum's so unusual looking. She got 80s hair, curly black hair, and a like 80s spray do. And this woman had the exact same hair. And we were like, black, like same. And we were like, my brother and I walked out and we just looked at my mum and no one said anything until we got in the car and we're like, she looks exactly like you. It's so funny. My mum was like, oh, I thought I was the only one who noticed. So give that good meaning, darling. SP back up about a month ago. I've been manifesting for about a year, and last month we have hung out and he introduced me to his kids. Oh, wonderful. I just need to focus on what I have and not what I don't have. Okay, well, what's the problem here? It sounds great. He showed up a month ago. I've been manifesting about a year, and the last month we hung out and introduced me to his kids. That's great. What are you thinking you don't have? You think you don't have a relationship? It sounds like a relationship to me. You just assume you're in wonder. What's the question? Hey, Loz, caught the live whilst working from my office. Oh, God, just jumped. God damn it. Oh, motherfucker. Sorry, guys. Working in my office. Yay, I stuck my self-concept affirmations on my computer monitor and read them whilst working. Oh, wonderful. I have mine in my toilet now. Hi, Loz. I do have an issue of trust from when I was younger and have affirmations which are helping. I always trust the people that I love me. I've been trying to understand what the assumption is. Well, it could be that you're abused. It could be that you're a very unstable household, or a lot of volatility or violence, or just people were untrustworthy around you, like they lied to you. You had liars in your midst. Where's it coming from, darling? I didn't want to go to school next week, which is my last there. Reason my SP that I want back, and I don't want to look at current 3D where he didn't perform yet. And yesterday I got corona. It worked. Oh, I see you didn't want to go, and now you got the C word. Oh, no. Well, it worked. I've been having dreams of me and SP in a relationship, holding hands, etc. Is this my subconscious mind being oppressive? Absolutely. Also, I feel like it's always around me and drops to old story. Wonderful, Sarah. That's great. Can I manifest passing my law exams in May? There is so much to study and I haven't done much with work, etc. I want to pass them. Just imagine you passed. Just imagine you're a lawyer. I love being a lawyer. Imagine your boyfriend's got a tattoo like Pete Davidson. My girl's a lawyer. Just imagine you're a lawyer already, Sarah, and you passed all CD. Just imagine you passed all your exams with flying colours. I passed my exams so easily. I love being a lawyer. So that I barely had to study. Jump to the end. Also, been outgoing, old friends, feeling also lonely since the feminist concept. Is this normal? It's very normal. I've spoken about it. Shannon's spoken about it. Sasha's spoken about it. It's very normal, guys, because you lose all the victim friends you had and all the moaners and all the complainers and all the negative Nellies. I've been suffering with anxiety and low motivation. What are some good subconscious affirmations, please? I don't have anxiety anymore. I'm so motivated. I believe in me. I jump out of bed now just raring to go. I get up at 5 in the morning and I just get so much done. Things like that. Hello, so happy to see you. I was wanting to see my SP for the past 4 months when we parted ways. I saw him the other day and he completely ignored me. I've been manifesting for 3 months and I'm trying my best. I was really happy that I saw him, but we are completely out of communication and lately I have some resistance because I miss him. It's all right to miss them, guys, but if you had a bad reaction with them where they ignored you or something, just revise that. If you can, go back in your mind and imagine you spoke, okay, or just know that that's the old them showing up and you haven't changed the story of them yet, or the 3D is just delayed. Don't be thrown by what happened in the 3D, okay? Hi, it's a boy Mitchell. Hi, Loz. Not my success story yet, but my manifesting buddy's SP has gone 180 and she said he's behaving as if he's on drugs because he's so out of character. He's changed so much. Oh, wonderful. Birds fall out, darling. Other people around you are doing it. Loz, what do you do if your SP's dad wanted him to be with a younger girl and that's why there's a 3D party, a third party? Even though we're the same age, how did this happen? I always thought age was just a number. Well, you've got a belief that the dad is controlling him and the dad has influence over him. So until you get rid of that story, darling, he's going to pick the younger girl because apparently a younger girl is more important and the dad's got control. So get rid of that story. You're holding the story. Forget that story. Oh, my God, I finally caught YouTube. Yes, Loz, we should concentrate on self-concept and everything we want will come to us. So should we just focus on self-concept but also living there? It's a bit difficult to figure out how to do both simultaneously. You're focusing on you, talking about yourself, but then in visualizations or just a few affirmations that you have about your SP, that's living in the end. Such and such is manifesting me, or he loves being my man, or he loves being my husband would be the affirmations. And then you have a little visualization as you fall asleep at night that they're with you, and then the rest of the day you're just focusing on you. Or when you say your SP affirmations, you tack on the self-concept at the same time. Do you recommend coaching with Sasha? Yes, I've noticed you're fond of her. She's great. I'm dealing with a terrible vaccine injury. I've been twitching so much. Do you think I can heal it? Oh, fuck. Jesus, darling. Okay. Fucking hell. Go back and revise it. You ever had it. Okay? Just imagine you never had the fucking thing. All right? Just go back and imagine you decided, you know what? I'm choosing not to have this. I've decided not to have it. And if you can't imagine that, then I would do this. Say, nothing affects me. That thing, the V, might have affected other people, but it doesn't affect me. My body knows how to heal itself. And if anything ever affects me, my body knows how to heal itself overnight. And every night as I fall asleep, my body heals itself instantly. My body, every cell, tissue, and organ in my body is healing itself right now. And no remnants of that thing are in my body anymore. And as I sleep, it just oozes out of me, just dissipates out of me every night via osmosis. It just disappears. Whatever that shit is that went in my body, it just fucking goes out of my body and it disappears and doesn't affect me anymore. Say that, darling. And go and do the Joseph Murphy healing affirmation on the channel in YouTube called Nevolution. And it's an 8-hour sleep affirmation now that Lila recorded about your subconscious mind healing your body. Go and do that every night. Turn it right down low and listen to it every night and say, that shit is just leaching out of my body every day, out of my pores, out of my sweat. It's just disappearing. See you later. It's just gone. And I have no effects. Say that, Jolene. Fuck me. Yes, I would love a scripting live. Okay, good. Affirmations to get me. And today a tarot reader on TikTok said, I'm a gift from the gods to him, which is one of my affirmations. Oh, I love that. You and Sasha at the Dream Team would be an amazing live. Yes, we should do it. We've done one live together. It's on Facebook, guys. If you go to the Facebook group Subconscious Laws, you'll see the live with me and Sasha. Just put in I am Sasha Official or Sasha Ann and you'll find it. What's happening with the SPs? They're really sweet in the beginning, and then after weeks they ghost for months, hot and cold, even disappear forever, changing phone number, etc. So that's you, darling. So you've made them do that. So what thinking did you have after weeks or after months? Did your fears kick in? Did you worry they would leave? Did you think they would flake or ghost like other guys have done to you? Did you think you liked them too much and you're showing too much of yourself and you didn't want to fuck it up because you liked them so much? La 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 la. It's the same thing most people do, guys. Your insecurities start kicking in when you're liking them, and then that's when they disappear. And if they're ghosting, were you abandoned as a child or rejected as a child? That'll be why. I noticed when I first persisted in subconcept, my feelings fluctuated. Why is it like that? Because your brain will try and fight you, Jean. It doesn't fucking like it. It wants to stick to the old script. Well, is it good to see everything as a bridge of incidents? Absolutely, darling. Absolutely. I don't care what it is. I don't care if your house burnt down. Be like, that's because I'm getting a brand new one. Bridge of incidents. Great. Give everything good meaning. I chased SP for weeks, stopped with it, focused on subconcept. Within a week, SP came back. We were in contact since then every day for 2 weeks till yesterday. I know it's not because of me, but I still feel bad about it. Till yesterday, it's a day, darling. Give it a day. You know what, guys? Like, you don't have to be in contact every single day to be madly in love with a person. There are days when you don't speak. That's fine. Don't give it any bad meaning. He's just busy. Don't read into it. It's all still working. Part 1, I was struggling to find my deep-rooted subconcept issues, but someone on Facebook Live mentioned they did a schema quiz. I did one. It was so helpful. Yep. What are some good affirmations for mistrust, abandonment, social alienation, emotional deprivation? Thank you so much. Okay, so you've got mistrust, abandonment, social alienation. Okay, so the people I love me. I trust that they will always stay in my reality. I trust that the people I love will never hurt me. So that I know the people I love me. I know now they are never going to hurt me. Okay, so that covers emotional deprivation, mistrust, and abandonment. They always stay in my reality. I love having people around me. I'm everyone's favourite person. Say things like that, darling, for all of those. Well, before my surgery, I affirmed my recovery was quick and easy. I recovered very fast. Well, it's the 4th day, and I haven't had any pain at all. My recovery has been twice as fast as normal. Oh, wonderful, darling, you did that. I feel the same. I feel like all you guys are my friends that understand me. Yes, guys, it's lovely. Hi, Loz, had some success. My SP sent me an email because he wanted to see me. When we saw each other, he was all over me, telling me I'm beautiful, kissed me, told me I'm cute. Oh, little G, it's wonderful. Part 2, when I asked him why he deleted me on Snap, he told me his girlfriend did that, but he seemed so sad to tell me that. Don't worry, darling. Part 3, yesterday he sent me a message at 5 in the morning to see what I was doing. Wonderful. Fuck the girlfriend. Don't imagine she doesn't exist, darling. He's with you. In his mind, you're the fucking girlfriend. Don't worry about her. Just banish it. It's all out in the 3D. It's all working, so don't worry about it. Whatever you're doing is working. Continue doing it. Loz, SP is a bit uncomfortable with our age gap. No, you think it is. You think he is. I know age is just a number. Do I just affirm he is comfortable or get rid of that old story? Get rid of the old story and stop thinking it's a problem. That's you thinking it's a problem. Then he'll come out with that. It's just your subconscious mind finding any reason, Jean, that it won't work. Oh, the age, that's a problem. Let's make him think it's a problem. Your mind will find a gazillion reasons why it won't work. Stop thinking that. Hang on, this just jumped. God damn it. When I was listening to your sleep tape, I suddenly heard a demon voice. Are you possessing us with self-concept? It's your subconscious mind not liking my voice. It's like the stupid bitch who came on one of my I'm a priority sleep tapes started telling me my voice was wrong, was giving her nightmares. Bitch, it's your subconscious. I can't get in there and fix your subconscious. It's your fucked up subconscious not feeling like you're a priority. So it doesn't like this tape. That's why it's changing my voice. I'm sorry. It's what happens sometimes. Don't tell me to change my fucking tapes. Change your mind. All right? It's just what happens, guys, sometimes. Yes, that's what you thought. Putting her on a pedestal. Okay, Sweet Warrior, fucking stop that. Hang on. Chibinim. What affirmations are there? Fear. I'm afraid of divorce and losing property and money. I don't want to be negative like I'm not, blah, blah. Stop fearing the divorce. I'll never get divorced. If I do, it all works out in my favour. Everything works out in my favour. I get all the property and the money I want. Everything's found in my favour. So that's done. Because my ex was prioritising me, but because I was insecure about third party, he switched up. He told me my fears to my face. My self-concept came through and he texted me drunk. I ignored. How do I proceed? Ex was prioritising me because I was insecure about third party. He switched up. He told me my fears to my face. Guys, if you get insecure, that will happen. Just revise those thoughts. Imagine you didn't act that way. Imagine you didn't think that way. Or revise the conversation or change the text messages in your phone to something you wish you'd seen in your mind. Change them. How you proceed is you continue to work on your insecurities, darling, and don't let this fucking throw you. It's just a bridge of incidents. Don't worry about it. Would a good one be, I know I'm the one for him because I'm the one that has the ring? Yes, that's great. How can I manifest small things like flowers using the law? I'm going to see purple flowers this week. I'm going to see tulips. I'm going to, something like that. Well, what do you do if SP's dad wanted to? I saw that one. Stop thinking he wants that. I got a cold. I get cold and back off, almost self-sabotage and push them away. Don't know if I do this as a way of rejecting before being rejected, if that makes sense. Thanks for all you do. Either you don't like being vulnerable, you don't let people really see you because you worry that if they really see the real you, they won't want you, Lauren, so you push them away before they do, or you're afraid of getting hurt by them, so you push them away before they hurt you. A whole lot of shit. Which is it? Stop that. That's a whole lot of feeling not good enough, and then you'll think, when they discover who I really am, or when they get too close to me, this will all fuck up, or I fuck things up, I better push this away before I get hurt again. It's either fear of getting hurt or fear of getting rejected. I was visualizing flowers brought to me by SP and I got flowers for someone else. Wonderful. I'm scared SP is going to have kids with third parties. Stop thinking that. I'm ignoring that, but affirming more to get her back faster. Guys, if you think that, they fucking will. Stop thinking it, please. Just imagine you have kids with them. My third party looks the same as me. Same career, literally a copycat of me, just a bogan version. I already know I'm the wifey version of his taste. Yes, guys. So funny when that happens. It's actually hilarious. Hi, Loz. I struggle on feeling myself just to be like, they can't replace me. I'm irreplaceable. That's just a doppelganger. That's a carbon copy. I'm Marilyn Monroe and she's just one of those blondes with a blonde, bottle blonde trying to be me, but no one can be me. You know all those blondes that came after Marilyn, all tried to be Marilyns, but they were never Marilyn? Who's the one I'm thinking of? Who? Marissa Hargitay's mum. Oh, and she was killed in a car accident. What's her name? She had blonde hair. She was a maybe. Who am I thinking of? She had a heart-shaped pool. And she tried to be Marilyn Monroe, but she never was. And she was always this try-hard Marilyn. Famous old movie star. Oh, God damn it. Someone tell me who I'm thinking of. It'll come to me in a minute. I'm thinking Jean Harlow, but not Jean Harlow. Hi, Loz. I struggle on feeling my subconscious affirmations. Don't worry, you don't have to. Is it necessary to feel it? No. I want to glow up in every area of my life, but I can't feel any me. You don't have to. Any tips? Who you been listening to, Databug? Who the fuck have you been listening to? You have to feel it. I don't say that. Just think it, please. I've been doing 9 affirmations. I don't feel my affirmations. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay. It's just new thinking, please. Affirmations on seeing SP. I'm a priority. I know slow to catch you monkey. Just imagine he always spends time with you, Marie. He has to be around you. Just talking to you on the phone isn't enough. So those things. I've hit a rut. I was getting movement and we were talking as friends, but I have to initiate combos and 3Ps still around. I want to hang out. I want him to get rid of the third party for good. What do I do? Stop thinking you have to initiate. Stop thinking you have to pursue. Stop thinking that. Stop saying that story, darling. Sweet Warrior, I try visualizing, but I don't want to visualize my SP. Oh, then don't, darling. Lately, I find myself not knowing what the hell I want or who in life. I've always had a plan, but not anymore because some things that happen. That's why I find it hard to manifest because I don't know. Well, just ask your subconscious when you go to sleep tonight, what is it I need to be doing? What is I meant to be doing in my life? You tell me in a dream or when I wake up in the morning. If you really don't know, don't. I saw that one. My end goals, any advice on how to get that clarity? We'll just sit and write a stream of consciousness about things you might want as well. Sometimes I wake in the middle of the night feeling anxious, not having my SP. How can I stop this? Well, every time you do that, darling, just imagine their arms wrapped around you. Imagine they're there. SP's going to a concert with third party and staying at his condo. I'm devastated. All right, guys, banish that from your mind or accept it and go, okay, well, I created this one. I should be thinking and feeling I wasn't good enough. She's here. Okay, I created her. I'm getting rid of it. I do too. Hopefully it's just an audio glitch because the first time I heard it, my soul left my body. Oh, really? It's not an audio glitch, guys. It's your subconscious mind changing my voice so you don't keep listening to the tape because it doesn't like the fucking tape. Thanks, Oz. That means I'm on the right path. My old friends are super negative. I can't handle it anymore. It's so draining. Yep. At my desk at work, London, and watching this. Oh, wonderful. Hi, Loz, part one. I've been working so much on self-concept, and some days I've been so low after writing down my old story and negative thoughts. Don't worry, darling. It showed me some bad things. I worked through it, and I'm hammering the self-concept. I'm now full of flu and bad headaches. I know I've overworked my subconscious. I've been trying to get the negative out. So being ill is past thinking. Is it normal to make yourself ill? Letting go of the negative can be, darling. Just purge it all out and imagine when you're well, you'd be the new you. You wake up refreshed, the new you. Death to the old you, Candace. Just be like, when I wake up refreshed and well, that old me is just gone. This is the purge out of my body. It's just purging out of my body. See you later, old me. Write a story about how that's going to happen. Lost my SP, is a bit uncomfortable. I saw the one. I want SP, who I've been in no contact with for 6 months, but I want my ex right now too. Can I manifest both? Yes, guys, that's not greedy. Manifest both, who cares? I've been trying to understand, knowing it's trust issues of SP being influenced by others in decisions about a relationship. What else is it? And should I affirm for? I do the priority tape. Yes, darling, I'm a priority, but stop thinking other people have an influence over them. Say that they make their own decisions. They don't listen to anybody but you. Why are you thinking other people are going to take them away or influence them? Hi, Loz. All my life, my dad told me working is really hard and horrible, and he's tied me to a chair for 1 to 4 hours almost every day since I was 7 years old to study. I do nothing and feel stressed. Oh, shit. Ties you to a chair to a 7 or 8 to study? Fuck me. Oh, darling. Okay. So how old are you now? Just decide that my adult life, I'm totally free and I get to do whatever the fuck I want as an adult, and no one has any power over me, and I don't need to work hard to make money. I make money with ease. I don't need to study or work. Things just come to me so easily. Things come to me so easily. And my dad is understanding. He lets me do what I want now. He thinks I'm so responsible. He doesn't believe in hard work anymore. He's had a brain aneurysm. Had a brain fart and woken up thinking hard work doesn't matter. Say that. Say your dad's completely changed. He doesn't control me anymore. No one controls me. No one tells me what to do. Don't say aneurysm. Thanks. That is what I do. Do SP affirmations now, and then during the day and at night I do sats. Wonderful. He's telling my affirmations to me in his own voice while I'm aware. I have the ring on my finger. That's great, darling. I got woken up, was scared as my world stopped for a moment. Oh, no, guys. Hi, Loz. I feel like I've reached a state of permanent peace in manifestation since I've affirmed so much that everything works out in my favor. Oh, wonderful, darling. Joseph Murphy-based affirmation. I invite the infinite love of God, our godly self, into myself. And I take in the power to be chosen, whole, and loved, especially by those whom I love. Oh, that's great, Antonio. Is that his affirmation? He's really big on the affirmation. Nevolution had to remove some videos, including some meditations. Oh, really? Why? Why'd you have to do that? What's this, Julia? I feel like I've reached a state of permanent peace. Okay, everything works out in your favor. But as a result, I've stopped routines, daily affirmation, focusing on my meditation. Should I force myself? Is routine important to keep focus, or is the idea of being the operant power enough? Well, guys, if you're in the state of the Sabbath, meaning the day of rest where you don't need to do that anymore, then don't do it anymore. But don't feel like you have to keep up the routine if you're feeling at peace. But if you're doing it because you feel like, oh my God, it's all going to come flooding back and my old thinking's going to come back, well, I'd keep on top of your mental diet. Yes. It's up to you. Are you fearing that your old thoughts will come back, or you're totally at peace? If you're totally at peace, you've dropped the seed, you're safe in the knowledge it's all going to come about, then just don't do anything. It's up to you. And then if your old thoughts creep in, affirm. Hi, Loz. My husband is with third party and I've been going hard on affirmations for the last few days. I feel numb, like I still want him back. I'm in limbo. Is this normal? Well, if you want him back, that's understandable if you're still in love with him. What's wrong with still wanting them back? What's the problem? Guys, I want you to work on your self-concept, but you'll still be in love with them if you love them. Don't beat yourself up for loving them and wanting them back. That's okay. Well, as mentioned, I do the sats for SP whenever I fall asleep. When I first wake up, should I focus on SP or self-concept to start the day? Well, living in the end with them is great in the morning and at night. It's great. If you're doing self-concept all day, I'd focus on that time with them. The second week I listened to Loz tapes, I had nightmares and felt awful when waking up. After some weeks, I started feeling neutral and peaceful. Just keep going, guys. Your mind wants to protect you. Yep, Antonio, that's exactly right. Hang on. I'm scrolling up. I missed a spot. Loz, I've introduced my flatmate to manifesting. He slowly started realizing how much he's manifested in his life. We spent 4 hours talking about it. After that, I feel more confident. This is real. Oh, great, Antonio. Great. Hang on. Is it okay to say this or better in case of SP or job? Well, you can if you really want to. I don't believe in that shit, but absolutely. Little success story. After 1 year, finally, my SP is beginning to leave his stuff here at my home. He never did it before. He said, I have to come often, so I'm leaving this here. Wonderful, darling. Happy Queen. Yes, you're doing that. My SP's birthday is in a couple of days, and that makes me anxious because I don't know if I should wish him happy birthday. I know I have to find out that for myself. Look, it's up to you guys. It's totally your decision. Whatever you do, do it from a state of confidence, so you're confident in your decision, that he's going to love that you messaged him, that you're confident in the outcome. I've been feeling so good about myself recently. So many guys have been repeating my affirmations and love it. Makes me feel so powerful. I finally realized how important self-concept is. Wonderful, darling. Hi, Nat. Came with SP2 and our kids Saturday night. We're both kid-free Friday night, so I suggested we do something. He said no because we're going to be together Saturday night. How can I manifest do something Friday? Well, don't worry about it, Nat. Why do you need to do that? Just be at peace with it. If you don't need to just be seeing him on Friday, do you? Is the sky going to fall in if you don't? Or just manifest that you do see him and he changes his mind. Imagine you spent Friday and Saturday. We spent the whole weekend together Sunday. Well, is there an email address to book coaching with you guys? I don't do coaching. I'm doing group coaching soon. I'm really sorry. The YouTubes are very misleading because they're very old. They're replays. I did one-to-one coaching ages ago. I will have group coaching in about a month, okay? Please make a video on childhood issue and how it affects people as an adult. I will, guys. It'll be in my self-concept course. Once the self-concept course is out, I'll do a lot more videos akin to the course, okay? Thank you, Loz. Sometimes I just need to hear your positive words and then I have the power again to continue what I'm doing. Good, darling. Part 1. Hi, Loz. Before Valentine's Day, I was manifesting flowers to be delivered from SP. Today, I had flowers delivered from a co-worker as a thank you, not from SP, but I'm hoping this means my manifesting is working. My SP will be soon. Yes, darling. Absolutely, it's working. Best for that. Absolutely. Hi, if my best friend called me about her boyfriend treating her bad, does this mean I still have bad self-concept for myself since my mind creates it? No, maybe you just got friends who had bad self-concept and bad boyfriend situations and you're evolving past that, but they're still turning up in your reality and you can identify bad relationships now. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean anything about you. Just means you might have friends that used to be like you and now you've evolved past that. Don't worry about it. I really love you, Loz. You were the first in a year who gave me movement. Thank you so much. Oh, wonderful. I like chickens. Oh, I can see your name says I like chickens. I'm reading it right now. I thought it said little chickens. God, I'm dyslexic sometimes when I read your names, guys. Well, I introduced, I saw that one. Sarah, there you are. I thought I had missed your live. Oh, I was going to ask what would be some good self-concept affirmations being ignored by my partner or anyone. I never get ignored. I used to get ignored. I'm not that girl anymore. Everyone pays me attention. My SP loves me so much. He loves spending time with me, or his name. My partner likes to talk over me and I hear him, but him not hear me. He always lets me speak. He used to talk over the top of me all the time. He doesn't dare do that anymore. I'm the talkative one now. So things like that. Is it wrong to use dating apps for manifesting? No, darling. Just do it from a state of not from lack, from abundance. Look how many men want me. Look how many men there are in the world. There's so many men out there for me. Say that instead of thinking it's lack. Do you have to have people repeating your affirmations back to you to know it's been impressed? No, like birds will land. No, guys. I did when I first started this, and now it barely happens to me, only on the lives and stuff. I'm not thrown by it. I don't care to look for it. I just know it's happening. I'm safe in the knowledge it's happening. I don't need to hear it. Isn't it strange that you perceive your body in a certain way? I think it's why most people struggle to lose weight or get in shape because the subconscious keeps rejecting a change in body, yeah, because they see themselves as the old them. That's what the book Psycho-Cybernetics is about, because it's written by a plastic surgeon who, even though he changed people's bodies, they still couldn't see their new body. They would see the old them. I got an email saying I didn't get my scholarship. What do I do now? Imagine you go to that school and how it comes about, comes about. I love going to such and such college. I got in so easily. I don't have to pay to be here. Say things like that. I was told I wasn't in the college I went to, and then I got in because I just kept affirming I was in that college. I love being a NIDA student, I kept saying, and I ended up going even though they told me no. 3.5 weeks later, they told me yes. I don't feel loved or chosen. What 8-hour sleep affirmation do I listen to? The chosen one. Can I interchange them every night, or should I listen to one specifically every night? I would do one for 1 week and then one for another week, maybe. Like do the chosen one and then do the priority one, or the chosen one and the loved one. Start with the chosen one. Or my partner ignores me altogether. I ask, I saw the one. I manifested DJing at my cousin's wedding. It was great. First time DJing out of this world. Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. Jane Mansfield. That's what I'm thinking of. So Jane Mansfield is like the third party turning up who looks like you, trying to be Marilyn Monroe, but you're Marilyn. And no one can be Marilyn except for Marilyn. That's you. Mhm. You know, Jane Mansfield's daughter is the one in Marissa Hargitay, the one in Law and Order. That's her daughter. Loz, does it help forgive people who gave you some sort of trauma in your childhood? Yes. In order to replace limiting beliefs, let go of the old story. You can forgive them if you absolutely can, guys. It's the best thing to do. If you don't forgive your past, sometimes it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die because you'll still hold on to resentment. Or you can simply accept that happened. You don't have to forgive them, but you just accepted your past and you've moved on. You're the new you. You don't have to fully forgive people who've hurt you, guys, but it really helps if you can. One of my new affirmations is no one compares to me. So many songs I've heard today have those words in it. Oh, wonderful. Hi, Loz. I want to live in the end of a happy, committed relationship. At the same time, I'm affirming that SP will reach out to me. Do I have to affirm for action? No, you don't have to, darling, unless you want to. Just be in a happy, committed relationship. How it comes about will come about. My ex from 20 years ago video chatted me at the weekend. He was saying he wonders what life would be like if we were still together. Oh, I was shocked but took it as birthday out. He lives in Australia and me in the UK. Oh, wonderful, Amy. Yes, absolutely, Dave. From 20 years ago. Wow. Your concepts is moving across the oceans. Is it wrong to use dating apps? No, guys. My husband and I separated a year ago. I found you and focused on subconcepts since this summer, and he bought me a new ring, and he will recommit this weekend. I'm so grateful for you. Oh, Melissa Fox, really? Wonderful, darling. And you focused on the self-concept. Oh, and you're recommitting this weekend. Oh, beautiful, darling. What a great story. Oh, you did that. Just keep on top of that self-concept now, darling, and don't let those insecure thoughts kick in now you're recommitted. Wonderful. How do I change the settings on my phone to have the 8-hour tape play all night? I don't know, guys. You must have some kind of falling asleep thing. Like your phone goes to sleep. Mine play all night. So it's a setting in your phone of like sleep. Go into your settings. Hello from the Netherlands. Oh, whilst my sister and his husband was supposed to break up, but I advised her only once and received news that it was just a misunderstanding. I saw them posting pictures together. Oh, wonderful, darling. You did that. The second week I listened to the Lost Tape. Oh, wonderful. I saw that. I'm extra careful now with my thoughts and words thanks to you. Yes, please be. I find that so funny in terms of how our subconscious would intentionally change the way our voice sounds as a sleep tape to scare us off. I still listen to them daily, though. It's really weird. It wakes me up. I put the phone under my pillow. I find them really hard to listen to. Working on self-concept, my best friend several times said, you changed a lot. Another friend asked, why are you so happy nowadays? Another friend said, you're the best. One of my affirmations. It's weird. I keep falling asleep without listening to Loz live. My earphone will come off. Sometimes I accidentally listen to another one. Oh, really? Morning, Loz. I've changed. God damn it. Change lyrics of a song to make everything about me. Lou Reed, perfect day, new lyrics. Oh, it's such a perfect day. You're glad you spent it with me. Such a perfect day. Oh, lovely. To the Lou Reed song. I love that song. Wonderful, darling. It's such a perfect date. I'm glad you spent it with me. Oh, that's lovely, darling. I love that. Part 1. SP has some career-related issues going on due to which he says a relationship isn't on his mind. Don't worry. And also feel like we have a lot of cultural differences due to which he doesn't see a future. All right, you've got to go and listen to my I'm a Priority sleep tape and take the affirmations out of there. I'm a priority. No one compares to me. No competition to me. The competition of religion, cultural differences, they're all obstacles. You're focusing on the obstacle, the job, the cultural differences because you deep down don't feel a priority. So your mind will find a whole lot of reasons why you won't be together because you don't feel enough or prioritized. And you're just looking for obstacles, darling, and they're not true. Where's the other part of this? Can't see it. What are some affirmations to win the lottery? Why are you focusing on the lottery? I have so much money. I'm a winner. Whenever I buy a lottery ticket, I win because I buy it in the state of winner, but I wouldn't be focused on the lottery, Jane. How to completely get rid of the old story? You've got to focus on the new story as much as you possibly can. Getting rid of it isn't important. Thinking the new thoughts about the new story is more important. What to affirm to transcend these circumstances? Should it be self-concept or about him? It's about you not feeling good enough and you feeling not prioritized and you feeling like outside circumstances fuck up your life because things don't work out for you, darling. It's all about you. It's your subconscious mind finding reasons why it won't work out, and you've got to get rid of the old story about the circumstances and the obstacles, and you're so focused on the obstacles. Unless you get rid of those obstacles in your mind, nothing will come about because your obstacles are right in front of you culturally and you can't get past them. Decide that they're not obstacles anymore. And it's just your mind putting obstacles in front of you so you don't get what you want. Been affirming today that I have a lifestyle like the rich and famous and literally had good Charlotte song, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. That one. Playing on the radio while I drove home. Oh, that's great, darling. You did that. Is there a way I can listen to sleep affirmation on YouTube because my phone locks automatically after a few hours and start playing? Rob said to put it on YouTube music app and then it will play just as music apparently. How to manifest new love into my life out of thin air with a guy, everything I want. Go and write a perfect man checklist in a scripting journal. Sleep every night as if they're there. Imagine their arms around you. I've done it twice and they've turned up. Sarah, do you have an iPhone? You can change that setting in the iPhone. It doesn't lock. Yes. Part 1. My sister has a very difficult relationship. I even had to call the authorities on her. Last week I started affirming she's finally stable. Oh, wonderful, darling. Yesterday we had a call and barely recognised that she was so normal and centred. Oh, wonderful. An email saying didn't get my scholarship. Just imagine you're at that school, darling. Well, I don't know why, but you never see my comment. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, no, Ellie. Write it again, darling. Hi, Loz. Got an email saying I saw that one. Ellie, write it again, please. Hi, Loz. A friend who doesn't know SP personally randomly asked about them the other day. When I said I don't want to talk about it, she very excitedly, oh, my God, they're leaving third party for you, aren't they? Is this a reflection of my new thoughts? Yes, decide that, darling. Decide when something comes out of someone's mouth that you want to hear. It's you doing that. Loz, I've been working so hard on self-concept. I got complimented out of public twice today. I also think I'm losing feelings for my SP. I don't care if it comes back or not because of my self-concept. Thank you. Oh, Rosalina, what happens? Rosalia, wonderful, darling. How to manifest clear skin, get rid of eczema. I don't have eczema. I used to have that skin condition. I don't have any skin conditions. My skin is so clear. My complexion is perfection. As you put in your creams at night, darling, say that. My skin is perfect. Anyone else here listen to Pretty Girl Rock? I listen to it for my self-concept. Oh, what's that, darling? Also, if our self-concept is on point, do we start affirming for SP? Then yes, you can, darling. Add it to them. Add it to your self-concept. Can I make anyone love me if I focus on how lovable I am? Yes, darling. Loz, remember I am manifesting a friendship with a guy and I went to his party last week. At some point, he told me, glad to meet you. I've heard so much about you. SP has told me a lot about you. Oh, really? Good, darling. How do we download your sleep tapes? Well, it's 8 hours of download, darling. It's pretty hard to download. I don't think you can. I think it's too long. I know it's me, but my friend is very opinionated. I like telling me people at my work should isolate because of COVID. What can I affirm for her to keep her opinion to herself? No one gives me their opinions anymore. Everyone keeps their opinions to themselves. No one's opinionated around me. No one even talks about the C word around me. No one even brings it up. Affirmations to receive a scholarship. Say you've got the scholarship. I told you to imagine you're at that school already. You're fucking obsessed with the scholarship. Imagine you're at the school already and how it comes about comes about. My friend has so many injuries, or at the job or whatever, where the scholarship is. My friend has so many injuries, but he wants to be a skateboarder professionally. What should we affirm? He loves being a professional skateboarder. He is a professional skateboarder. His injuries don't stop him being a professional skateboarder. If at the moment I don't believe some of my affirmations, you don't have to. When I say them to myself, will that change? No, darling, you don't have to believe them. Sometimes I feel like I'm just reading a script that they aren't penetrating. Doesn't matter, Tara. You won't believe them. They're new thinking. The old thinking's still running. That's why you won't believe it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. Who said you have to believe it? They're idiots. Where is this question, Ellie, that I missed? Did I miss a whole section, did I? Because I've got to the bottom now and I can't see any. Ellie, I'm going to look for your question. I can't see Ellie's question. EM. Ellie, put your question again, darling. I can't see it. There's 151 people here. I've been here almost an hour and I can't see your questions and I can't see any more questions. Going to the bottom. Hang on. I'm going to log off in a minute, guys, if there's no more questions. Do you think it's problematic to be surrounded by 3D, especially when we have to see the third party come around and when SP isn't home? I don't want all this to trigger me anymore. It's painful. What do I do? Oh, sorry, hang on. I've read 2 questions at once. Do you think it's problematic to be surrounded by people that don't understand manifestation? No. Try to get a buddy on your Facebook group, but without success, so I don't share this mindset with anyone. Guys, if you want a Facebook buddy, a manifestation buddy, please go to the buddies tab and start your own group. So many people are just clueless in there. They're going, I'd like to join. I'd like to join. There is no one group to join. You literally have to take the initiative, start a Facebook little messenger group or start a WhatsApp group, then write in that manifestation buddies hashtag and then let people join. And you start it. Take the initiative. Don't talk about manifesting with other people if you can't, guys. If people in reality are clueless, don't leave them asleep. And find buddies in the group, please. Don't decide it's problematic being surrounded by them. They're just asleep people. Don't worry about it. I'm neighbours with my SP, so I really struggle with all the 3D, especially when I have to see a third party come around and when SP isn't home. I don't want all this to trigger me anymore. It's painful. What do I do? Darling, decide that you created that shit with your shitty thinking of thinking you weren't good enough, thinking you didn't love you, thinking other girls' competition, and ta-da, there it is in front of your face every fucking day. You're just going to have to deal with it. If you can't ignore it, accept it. Oh, well, I did that, didn't I? Because I thought old thoughts. Well, now I'm thinking new thoughts, and that bitch is going away. Mm-hmm. This slide's giving me some great ideas from music playlist. Oh, good. Loz, I'm supposed to be a successful trader making lots of profits, supposed to be in a loving, healthy relationship with my man, and supposed to be hired for a crypto job. Any tips for affirming these 3D? I am a crypto trader. I make so much money in crypto. Everyone comes to me about crypto advice. I'm in a loving, healthy relationship with my man, and we've got so much money because of my cryptos. So that. Damn, Miss Now. Oh, hi, Ryan. I tried to add self-concept to my SP affirmation, as you said, Loz. My favorite is SP's father loves me and only me as a daughter-in-law because I'm the only choice and I'm the perfect choice. Oh, wonderful. I love it. Affirmations for your perfect weight and body. I have my ideal body. I'm at my perfect weight. Weight just falls off me naturally. Mm-hmm. Can I affirm you don't get hungry anymore because I'm always starving? I never get hungry. When I eat, I'm always full. What can I affirm to be more extroverted? I'm so extroverted now. I'm so chatty. I love going out. I love being sociable. I'm not an introvert anymore. Mm-hmm. Because when you affirm, does it need to be the same thing each time or just with the same meaning? You can vary it on a theme, darling, kind of riff on a theme, but you want to stick to the theme. You don't want to just do brand new ones. It's repetition that's got to sink in. Hi, Loz. I don't know if you saw my comment or not. I didn't. I must have missed some. I've been focusing on my self-concept affirmations while I'm away on holiday, and when my SP turned up to see the people I live with out of the blue, I took the spiritual out. Wonderful, darling. Do. How come people who don't follow LOA are rude and negative to others get good things given to them? Guys, it's not that you need to have knowledge of this. People are just have dominant assumptions that might be positive in their mind, but they're rude to other people. Being rude doesn't correlate to getting your manifestations. You can think you're the shit, you get everything you want, and be as rude as fuck to people. It's what they're thinking in their mind about themselves that matters. They don't have to have knowledge of LOA or law of assumption to change their reality. Their dominant assumptions about themselves, I get what I want, things work out for me, etc. They can be a see you next Tuesday about it in the 3D. It doesn't matter. It's what they're thinking about themselves that matters. That's the self-concept. Their self-concept's strong. That's why they get what they want, regardless of how they act out here. It's not what you do out here that matters. It's what you're thinking in here, guys. That's why I keep saying self-concept's so important. Can we do it within your Facebook page, then the buddies thing? So go and look up Subconscious Laws Facebook group. Join, answer the questions and join. Then look up hashtag in the topics, in the search bar in the group, manifestation buddies. Hashtag manifestation buddies. Find the thread and then underneath the thread say, I am starting a group. Who would like to join? I'm in Australia. I'm on this time zone. I want 5 or 6 people and allow other people to join. Then somebody else start their own, Messenger or WhatsApp. Start your own, guys, because everyone's just posting in there thinking it's this magic thing where they're just going to join groups. And there's so many groups already. You have to take the initiative and start your own. I have nothing to do with this, right? Hi from Derby, England. Hello. Why do I feel and believe like my SP will reach out and feel sure of it and feel good, but he hasn't? Don't worry, darling. 3D is still playing out. Be patient. Thanks. I'm going to try again to post on manifestation buddies. Yes, I'm a boomer on Facebook was struggling. I was just questioning how important it was to have someone share that mindset with. Just decide, Julia. You just start one in Messenger or start one and let people join and have a little chat in that thread. I want to let you know, Loz, that a lot of movement is happening for me in the 3D. Many people praise my growth, was told by multiple people that I seem more self-assured and my career life is going well. Oh, Emily, wonderful, darling. Hooray. I did a 3-part question. Not sure if you saw it. I saw it, Candace. He told me I was the only woman in the world after watching your channel. He has now gone quiet, though. Keep persisting. Stop saying they've gone quiet. Guys, you're reading into what they're doing and saying it's gone quiet. You're affirming it's gone quiet, therefore it's gone quiet. Stop freaking out and reading into what they're doing and stop saying they've gone quiet. How do I get rid of cheek dents on face? I don't have any cheek dents. My cheeks are so full or whatever it is you want. Say what you want your face to look like, darling. Thank you, Loz, for everything you do. You deserve all the success you're getting. It's really lovely to see. Oh, thank you, Tara, darling. I'm also looking for a manifestation buddy. Yes, guys, talk on here, talk in the comments under here, and talk in the Facebook group. You can talk in the comments under this live, after this live's posted, and start your own little manifestation buddies as well here. Well, I was waiting for your anti-aging affirmations tape. Yes, everyone is. I must do it. Okay, must do it, guys. I need it for myself. I just need it. I want it. I'm looking for another buddy. I'm Jean in the group, just no coaching buddy session. Yeah, guys, you've got to be not spiraling in the groups. You've got to not use it as a venting session. No venting, no massive spiraling in there because you'll bring everyone else down, okay? I've been struggling to find a job in the past few months. I have a follow-up interview tomorrow. I'm excited but trying not to get nervous. What do I affirm? Affirm you have the job. I love my job at blah. I was the perfect candidate. They loved me. As soon as I walked in, they knew I was the best choice. I imagine you worked there. How can my SP and kids develop harmony and respect as a family? We're so harmonious now. We're all so respectful to each other. We speak so beautifully to each other. My family is so harmonious. I'm having dreams of SP where he's ignoring me, not caring, etc. Quite similar to the way he is in real life, but I wake up angry with him. Darling, got to get rid of the resentment about him. Got to get rid of the story about him. You're holding a real fucked up, dominant story about him being rude and not caring, and so it's happening in your dreams as well because you haven't got rid of that fucking story. Change that story in your mind. He's this now and this now, beautiful man, loving and so caring and da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyone here from Melbourne or Sydney want a manifestation buddy? Okay, guys, continue it in the chat under the comments or in the chat here and chat to each other. Okay, so guys, what am I going to call this live? Accept 3D. Accept the 3D. We talked about that. And what else did we talk about? Sleep affirmations. So I'm going to call it sleep affirmations and accept the 3D. And it's going to be a red thumbnail with white writing. And you guys can talk underneath in the comments afterwards and also join the Facebook group Subconscious Laws and chat in the Manifestation Buddies hashtag. Okay, guys? Have I missed questions here? Going to the bottom. My SP said I'm the only one who can satisfy his desires after he's obsessed with me affirmation. Oh, Biggie, love it. Anyone in Germany? Okay, guys, so this is, you're not going to be able to chat in here afterwards. You'll have to chat in the chat afterwards underneath the video. You know what I mean? Because the live chat disappears, well, not disappears, but you won't be able to chat in it. You understand what I'm saying? So go to the Facebook group, guys, under Manifestation Buddies, or chat under here, under Accept the 3D and Sleep Affirmations will be and it'll be number 35. It will be YouTube live replay 35. All right, guys. I'm sorry I have to go, but I've been here a long time and I can't see any more questions. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.